there, I'm Lucille and I am one of the creators of BeyondBrand Academy, the community and vault designed to help entrepreneurs grow their business with ready-to-use tools, templates and strategies. Today I want to share the truth about selling digital products that nobody tells you. Because while everyone online makes it look easy, the reality is there are 5 big reasons why most businesses fail before they even start. And if you're thinking of starting or growing your own digital product business, you need to know these. So let's dive right in. Before I continue, I just want to let you know that everything I am about to explain to you in this video, it comes with personal experience. So I have built many businesses before in different industries and I'm currently very active in the digital product business. So everything I'm telling you is things that I've gone through and experiences that I've had, my losses, my wins, and that's exactly part of the reason why we've built BeyondBrand Academy, because it's built on actual experience. So without further delay, let's start with the presentation. I know there are many videos online, YouTube for example, where you can get information about how easy it is to sell digital products. So today I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on the reality. The myth, in my view, is pretty much what is being sold to us online versus what it actually means to start a digital product business. The myth is, for example, it's easy. You just need Canva and your laptop and you can start making money. I know that is a good title for a YouTube video, but that is not really the truth. And at Beyond Brand Academy, we are always going to be transparent with you, honest, open, and we founded the Vault and our community because we want to give back in an honest and a very transparent way. So everything I'm telling you, you can go and verify it. So the myth, I'm not going to spend too much time on today, but the reality is what I want to shed some light on. And if you've got any questions at any point or during the 5 points that I'm going to raise, please just drop it in the comment section and I will come back to you and give you some further clarity on it. So the reality is digital products is not something that you can sell to strangers. You can, with a big advertising budget, you can create something, sell it to a cold lead or present it to a cold lead and hope that the person will click on your ad. Or you can learn how to grow a community, warm up your leads, and when you do actually offer something, the chances are, or the probability that they would buy is going to be a lot higher versus trying to sell someone through an advertising budget. Now there is place for advertising in this type of industry, right? A lot of people are doing it. I have done it in the past, but I feel organic sales through a community that gets to know you is a lot more sustainable long term. But it does require skills that many people don't necessarily have off the bat when they start venturing into digital products. So you can't sell to strangers forever. That is the truth. Building genuine relationships with your audience is the foundation of sustainable digital product sales. You need trust, loyalty, and consistency in your community before anybody will actually part with their money or pay you for anything that you have to offer. And the great thing about starting with Beyond Brand Academy is the fact that we are in the same position as you. Nobody knows us. We don't have a big following. We don't have an existing community. We are building everything within Beyond Brand from scratch with you. And the reason we are doing that and why we are bold to hit the market is because we've done it before. Beyond Brand is not the first company we have set up digital products for. The reality also with this first reason as to why people fail is building an engaged audience takes time. And many entrepreneurs quit before they start seeing results. And I can really attest to this. I've had groups where nothing happened for months. Crickets. Nobody, the algorithm doesn't help you. Nobody is interested in what you have to say. And you have an option to give up and not continue. And if I did that, I wouldn't have reaped the benefits of one of my businesses today. if I simply gave up. The harsh truth is that community building is a marathon, not a sprint. Those who succeed understand that every interaction, every piece of content, and every response builds long-term relationships that convert into loyal customers. It's not something that happens overnight. Again, I can speak to this. It took me months and months to figure out, what does my audience want? What is it that they are struggling with? How can I help them, free or paid? I had to go back to the drawing board. I had to strategize. I had to speak to my team. We had to look at other companies. There's a lot that goes into growing a community. So while they tell us on YouTube that it's very easy, just remember point number 1. In order to sell digital products, you cannot sell to strangers forever, and you will need to know and learn the skill to grow a community. So the second reason that I've picked up is the actual creation of digital products and selling them. Not every product that you are going to create has a demand. Just because you can create something, it doesn't mean people will buy it. Market demand is the difference between a hobby and a business. You may be in a position to design your own products, and that really is a great thing. If you can create digital products, that's fantastic. However, the effort that you are going to put into creating those digital products doesn't necessarily mean that they will be selling. From my own experience, and from many other content providers and digital product sellers that I follow, a lot of them have spoken about the 80-20 principle, and it is the same for me in my digital product store. I would have X amount of products. At one point last year, I had about 950 products on Etsy, and only 20% of those products consistently brought in sales. In other words, 20% of 1,000 was the listings that kept bringing me repeat customers, consistent sales, and it basically carried the business. So while you can create digital products, it doesn't mean that it will necessarily sell. So here's what we want to avoid with reason 2. Wasted time and heartbreak when your products do not sell or when a launch fails. I've gone through this. I know exactly what that feels like. So in order to avoid this scenario, it is important that you understand what it is to create products that people are actually in need of. And if you don't know, that's exactly why the Academy is here. So point number 3, which basically feeds into what I've just mentioned in point number 2. So reason number 3 is understanding supply and demand. Economics 101, right? And in the modern age, throw SEO into all of that. Visibility is everything. Without proper SEO, your digital product might as well not exist. So think about it this way. You've got a store with thousands of products in it, bad SEO tags, descriptions, and keywords, and nobody is actually aware that your store even exists. Now, I've just spoken about the heartache, the loss, the disappointment of a failed launch, and this boils down to SEO. To create awareness around your store or your product and your service, you really need to understand the visibility game on Google and on platforms like Etsy and many others where SEO is part of the game. So you need to understand visibility, Google, SEO key research. And again, if you don't have the skill, it's really not a problem. We are living in an age where finding freelancers with experience is not a problem globally, right? So keywords drive discoverability. Keywords is essential in the SEO game. Understanding what your audience searches for and optimizing your content accordingly is crucial for organic traffic. Now, I know a lot about organic traffic. My success with my Etsy store and my other ventures is mostly based on organic traffic. And let me tell you, getting organic traffic is a lot harder than getting clients or customers or sales through advertising. If you can get your store visible or get your digital store visible on the website, in the search engines, that is a fantastic skill to have. Unfortunately, most fail at this point because they don't understand the SEO game. Staying ahead of market trends and positioning your product strategically can make or break your success. Without SEO keyword knowledge, your product is invisible. You could have the best digital product in the world, but if no one knows or if no one can find it, it might as well not exist. So reason number 4, building your digital home. You will hear me speak about Etsy a lot in my content because I have a lot of experience in this area, and I have a growing community on Facebook as well as a paid community of over 250 members where I teach people how to create digital products as well as how to set up a digital product store on Etsy, Payhip, Wix, whatever their preference is. So you will hear me speak about Etsy a lot, and a lot of the mistakes that I've seen, including myself, is when people only focus, for example, on Etsy as the only home or the only place where they can trade. While marketplaces provide initial exposure, Etsy, in my case, they limit your control and growing potential. As soon as I found out about the restrictions within Etsy and the risk that I could be shut down at any given point in time. And if you know anything about Etsy, you will know that this does happen. People's stores have been shut down without reason and without customer service coming back or explaining or giving you an opportunity to explain yourself or correct your mistakes. If Etsy is your only home and you don't have a website, your business stops immediately. So one of the reasons that I've seen is when your store gets shut down, and it could be any other platform. Creative Fabrica is another place. You could be trading on Shopify. If for whatever reason your store is shut down and you don't have a backup, your business basically ends, right? So it's a very good idea to have a backup. I myself have my own digital product store completely under my control. I can do whatever I want to, my own rules, different story on Etsy. Also need to understand funnels and sales funnels, for example. Automated systems and sales funnels are essential for scaling beyond manual processes. For a long time, we did this process very manually. We get an email, we respond. We get an inquiry, we respond. We get a DM, we respond. There are programs like Make.com, Zapier.com. There are programs like ManyChats, and the list just goes on. These are all platforms that we incorporate in our business to automate a lot of the manual tasks or the need to have a VA to do that for you. And at BeyondBrand Academy, these are some of the tools we want to introduce you to, make you comfortable with, and to explain to you how you can automate your business without the extra cost or the need for overheads, right? Overwhelm from tech, design, and copy. The technical requirements can paralyze creatives. If you have a creative mind and you are in the creative space, right? When you think of things like systems and you have to start thinking like an engineer and you have to start building frameworks, it can really overwhelm you. I fortunately are on both spectrums. I need to be a strategist. I have to be a strategist. I'm analytical. I've been an accountant for more than a decade. So our brains are wired structurally, processes. That is just how we are, how we function. If you are purely a creative person, the overwhelm of getting that side into your business, I feel sorry for a lot of people. Again, it's not the end of the world. You can get freelancers to do this for you. You can get an ad hoc person to build a sales funnel for you, give you some instructions on how the sales funnel works. At least the building of it gets done by someone else. So even though you need a blend of both, the analytical side, the strategic side, as well as the creative side, the design side, the making things pretty side, if you lack in the engineering side or the business strategy side, you can get someone or you can outsource that work to someone, and then you then focus on the creative side. What I'm trying to say in reason 4 is a lot of people flop out. A lot of entrepreneurs, great ideas, very creative, make the most beautiful products, but when the reality kicks in about what it actually takes behind the scenes, right? It's a lot to let people say, no, maybe this is not for me. And like I said, on this channel, we're all about being transparent, open and honest conversations, and ultimately provide the help that the community was designed for. So if you don't know something or you lack something in a certain area, we are more than happy to help you. The fifth and final point is, I think it also feeds off point number 4, right? It's wearing all the hats. Now, if I know anything about business, it's this one. You are the finance manager. You are the HR manager. You are the designer for the business, graphic designer. You're the web developer. You do sales and marketing. You support your customers. You have to do social media. And that is a recipe for burnout. I can speak about it because I know this story very well. And I always try and help others before they get to this point. But this is the reality. If you are thrown into all of these functional areas, which a normal traditional type of business requires to operate, right? You will soon find that you either won't enjoy what you are doing, don't think this is worth it, and again, you give up before you even gave it a proper shot. Burnout kills most businesses early. Entrepreneurs juggle too many roles simultaneously, leading to exhaustion and eventual business failure. We really don't want that for you. And at this point, I would really like to encourage you and explain to you why we created BeyondBrand Academy. There is good news. I know all of what I've said was doom and gloom, and really it's not the intent. The purpose of the video, as I've explained when I opened up, I'm going to be real and honest with you. I've seen many of these reasons in my own history, my own experience, as well as clients that I've helped over the years, hundreds of clients over the years, not particularly in the creative space, but in a different capacity where all of this applies even to non-creative or digital product businesses. There is a better way. We are living in an AI-first period, digital-first age, where the tools and resources exist to overcome these traditional barriers. We actually don't have to struggle and sit with all the 5 reasons that I've explained to you. Why? We've got AI. We didn't have AI before. It's here. It's doing the heavy lifting for us. You don't need to struggle through the learning curve alone. The path to digital product success has been mapped out, tested and refined by those who've walked it before you. The struggle is real, but so is the solution. It's time to work smarter, not harder. So, the BeyondBrand Academy Vault. You must have heard us speaking about this in our Facebook community, on emails, on social media, and I'm sure a lot of you are saying, what is this business all about? What is BeyondBrand Academy? A comprehensive collection of templates, products, SEO tools, strategies, and step-by-step tutorials designed to fast-track your digital product success. We are digital product focused. We are servicing clients on a monthly basis, additional marketing skills. We have realized and understand in 2025, it's all about doing it for yourself. Having a community that you can come to if you have questions in a particular area of your digital product business, and getting the answers and the solutions without having to pay thousands of dollars of retainer fees a month. Why does this matter? It cuts through the noise and information overload. Have you ever tried something new and you go to YouTube and you just go through hours of videos, and at the end of it, you still don't know what the people are talking about? We want to avoid that for you. So we cut through all the noise and we get straight to it. In our community, you are free to ask us anything about anything digital marketing and digital products related. Our aim is to provide you with proven, actionable resources that will help you actually move forward instead of staying stuck in analysis paralysis. I know that very well. Trying to analyze something to a point where you think you're moving forward, but you don't actually realize you're standing still and nothing's happening. Be very careful of that. Our unique angle is built on real community insights, feedback, and constant evolvement based on what actually works in today's digital marketplace. What does that mean, Lucille? It basically means that we are so excited about selling digital products, creating them, and supporting our community, that we are constantly looking at new products, new ideas, methods, and we bring it to our community to share with you, to let you know. If you are still building websites this way, actually, there's a much better way. You can get it done in 2 minutes, for example. So we are constantly looking and seeing what's happening out there, bringing it into our community, bringing it into our membership, sharing it with you, so that you don't have to sit the hours of testing and watching and trying to figure it out all on your own. So just quickly, I'll go through the benefits, right? The templates are ready to use. So whether it is a Canva template, an ebook, or whatever, email swipe files, you log into the vault, you go exactly to where you need to be, you download what you need, you access your Canva template, you slap on your logo. It's as easy as that. You don't have to worry about designing from scratch. You don't have to worry about can you put on your logo, changing your colors. It's all made easy for you so that you can just download and get on with it. We design according to demand. So in our community, we will depend on what our members are saying, what industries they are in, what type of businesses they are in, their niches, what are the pain points of their customers. And once we have this feedback, we will design based on those pain points, information, niches, industries, countries, whatever. We will not be designing just willy-nilly. We will listen to our community and we will design according to what you ask us for. SEO and traffic tools, we understand that this is a big part of success. So we will be available to answer, to help, to provide tools that's being found online to help you with your SEO strategies and breaking down the SEO knowledge in a way that it's understandable and you can explain it to a 5-year-old. SEO sounds very complicated. It took me years to figure out SEO myself, but fortunately we are within a team and that is something we can definitely hold your hand with. Tech and systems made simple. I've already mentioned a couple of systems that we are using. We have a plethora of systems that we are using currently across different businesses, and we are happy to share all of those tools that's making our lives easier, share them with you, and maybe you can incorporate it in your own strategy. Again, collective team knowledge. I'm not the only one behind Beyond Brands. I've got a whole team, web developers, Google advertising managers, graphic designers. I've got VAs, I've got email campaign managers, and all of these people collectively is the strength of Beyond Brand. So if there are in any of those areas something that you would need us to assist you with, or an area that you feel you need help with, it's a perfect time to join our membership, because we will be available in our communities on email to answer you with whatever questions you may have for the success of your digital product business. That's really it. 5 main reasons why people are not selling digital products and the truth behind it all. I know the appeal to videos that says passive income is easy, affiliate marketing is easy. I've tried all of those. I've done all the affiliate links and then pasting it all over Pinterest and creating websites. I've gone through the pains. I'm here to let you know that I know the game. I know the business. I failed in most of them, but I've sort of now have a success story, and I'm more than happy to share it with you. With the right support, it's absolutely possible. You don't have to do this alone. Although doing it alone is not easy, and your learning curve will be a lot longer in terms of timeline, because you're trying to figure all of these things out on your own. I wasted many years doing it on my own. Before I let you go, we've got a live on the 20th of September for the exclusive vault reveal, where you will discover exactly what's inside of it, how it can transform your digital product journey, and what it is all about. We have over 50 people who've already signed up for the waiting list, so it's the 20th, and if you are available, please sign up. I would be so happy to see you on the live. So join us on the live. It will be a live Q&A. I would be going through the vault with you. I would be answering any questions that you may have. And I am really looking forward to meeting you guys on the 20th. I hope to see you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching this one.